Hi, my name is Tanner Hans. I'm doing an oral presentation on dogs. As long as I can remember, I've been a dog person, and it pretty much all started when I was a kid and we lived in Arlington. We'd been looking through the newspaper for a dog because my mom and dad just thought it was time for us to have a dog. Cause why not? So then we found this ad in the newspaper about a farm that was giving away giving away puppies from a beagle litter. So we ended up going over there. My brother picked out one. We named her Oreo. She was a fairly good dog. We actually we actually trained her, and it was actually pretty easily to train her train tricks. But sorry, I'm getting over allergies and whatnot. But yeah, so she was she was a good dog. Potty training was difficult, but I feel like with any dog, it's gonna be difficult. But she learned tricks fairly easily, and when you know it, her being a honey dog and being outside, we would leave our shoes out there sometimes, and she would just, funny enough, leave a dead bird in there because she's a hunting dog. Because we never took her hunting, I'm guessing that was her form of, hey, you should take me hunting, or else I'm gonna keep leaving dead birds in your shoe. But she was a good dog. I loved her. She lived for about 14, 15 years, so she lived fairly long. She had a good life. Yeah, then my second dog was a Labrador by the name of Babe, and we got her from my uncle because their dogs just had puppies and they were just giving them away. So we took her in, kind of raised her along with Oreo, so that was nice. Kind of had a sisterly thing going on. But then just as the years went on, she actually became blind, and it got worse and worse. And then one night, I accidentally mistook Oreo for a threat, and she kind of attacked her. And Oreo was okay, but we kind of just had to put her down at that point because it was escalating to a point where it wasn't it was more painful for her to keep going blind. So then later on, we got a third dog by the name of third dog, which I'm mainly talking about today. And that dog came from my uncle and his girlfriend, who the girlfriend, she had all this land and all these animals, and she just happened to just have a litter of golden retriever lab puppies. And they just asked my grandmother, "Do you want one?" And she said yes. And at that time, we were living with my grandmother, so we kind of all just came together and raised her. And we named her Daisy. And she's probably the standout out of all the dogs I've had. But yeah, then we had a fourth dog. That was a Great Pyrenees that we named Princess, but we unfortunately didn't have her for very long because, as we soon came to find out, Great Pyrenees are better off in wide open spaces, and we couldn't really offer that to her, so we kind of just we had to give her to we had to give her to an owner of a ranch, and kind of just it was sad, but it's what her breed was meant for. So we didn't want to confine her any more than she already was. But I loved her, and I cherished the time that I had with her. But yeah, today I'm talking about Daisy, which, as you can see, she's on the floor just cleaning herself. Daisy, look up. Hi. But yeah, she's a golden retriever lab mix. And she has probably one of the strangest personalities I've ever seen in a dog. As a puppy, she was so destructive, I can't even overstate it. She would chew. She would chew on the house. She'd chew on everything. And I mean, in the dogs I had before, they chew on stuff too. But she chewed on to the point where we thought she was part not hummingbird, part like beaver, because she would just eat through it all. Yeah, her personality, She just talks with her howls and she'll, if she wants something, she will definitely tell you with either her paws or her mouth, because she is very, she's very vocal. She's very expressive. It's very strange for a dog because I've never experienced that with a dog. It honestly makes her communicating with me very easy because she'll just look at me straight in the face and talk if she wants something. But yeah, I don't know. I've always been a dog person, and I really found that out when I moved in with my girlfriend and she had two cats. And I mean, I guess I was okay with cats before, but they just they don't really listen. And when you tell them, like when you call their name, they know you're talking to them, but they're still not gonna be receptive to what you want them to do. And that's unfortunate because Daisy is the complete opposite. Because I've trained her to sit, stay, don't howl or any of this. While cats just do what they want. But yeah, dogs have always been there for me whenever I needed them, whether it be through moving from place to place, or or having to tackle on something new like a new school, new surroundings and whatnot. They've always been the constant. Like I could always just look to my dog and just know, like they would just give me that feeling that everything's gonna be okay. And that was especially true when my parents got separated, and my dog Oreo was really there for me. She was pretty old at that point, but she still helped me to keep calm and not get too worried. And then when Daisy came into the picture, that helped even more because she demanded all my attention, which basically gave me more excuses to not think about what was going on, which was good. And I think that's honestly why she was probably one of the most notable dogs I've had, because she literally didn't give me any time to think about anything bad. She was a nice getaway from all the drama that was going on in my life. But yeah, Daisy, she's a really good dog. She's about 13 or 14, but she does not act like it. And it honestly still surprises me to this day. Everyone I tell that sorry. Every time I tell someone, hey, yeah, she's actually 13, 14, they swear I'm lying. But she's pretty old. She doesn't act like it, though. She acts like she's still a puppy, for better or worse. Whether it be her brattiness with attention or or her vocalness. It's just she just has a personality, which I didn't expect in dogs. I know dogs kind of riff off of how you act, but didn't really imagine she would act the way she acts. But I wouldn't change a thing. I love her to death. My girlfriend loves her to death. And my girlfriend, she actually, unfortunately, she's had dogs too, and she went through a sad transition when her dog passed away, who was actually a golden retriever. And I wasn't sure if she'd warm up to Daisy, but actually, I think having my dog around her has helped her with the coping, and she's opened her arms wide to Daisy. I know she fears that someday Daisy might pass away, and she might have to go through that again. But honestly, what's life without attachments? I mean, I think you're missing out if you're going through your whole life trying not to become attached to things because you're afraid what you will become or what will happen when those things get taken away from you. But I think that's how you live life to the fullest, and that's why I don't. That's why I don't regret having all the dogs I've had, and the more to come. And I love dogs, and that's pretty much all I have to say. So yeah, thank you for your time, and have a good day.